Well, hello everybody. Hi Jason. Hi Zaxon. Hi Carrie. Hi Yodi. How y'all doing tonight? Hey, I'm live. It says no Rob tonight. No Mark the Burke Hunter. He said he'd be here and chat later. He's not feeling well, so I'm winging it tonight, folks, all by myself. But that's okay. Hi Jay Paul. How you doing? Tom Kingery. Good evening. Captain Vic. Hello. I'm going to try to make it to 2 full hours, but I've had a long day. So many doctor's appointments, seen a orthopedic surgeon. David Alfonsetti, welcome. Oh, Zaxon's in here. Hi, Danny. I don't know if he wants to come up. Anybody wants to come up? Hi, Marty V. Hi, Orlando. Didn't get detected today. Had too many doctor's visits. Didn't get out yesterday, but I did post a video. Sometimes you got metal detecting. Hi, Gopher Bill, and you find cooler stuff. Dan,
Hey,
welcome. How you doing?
I'm doing well. What about you?
Okay. This is a juice bottle made by, hi Joel, the Owens Company in the 60s. You bought these empty and you put water or juice in them. Hi, Amanda. I found this the other day, metal detecting. I just saw the green glass sticking out of the dirt and I dug it up. What's really cool is, there's error coins, right? Well, this thing's embossed and you can see where it says water and the W is above a bar. But when you turn it around to the juice side, the embossing's messed up. The J's halfway into the bar. But I looked it up. Apparently, thank you, Jason. Back then, molds were very expensive to make because they're handmade up until the late 70s. So they didn't want to spend more money to get the mold fixed, so they just ran them the way they were. So they're all error jars. But I thought that was a really cool find. Clean it up. I find a lid for it. I can use it. The other one I found that isn't cool, but it's an old syrup bottle. But I'm going to fill it full of beads and set it in the window so the light can come through it.
Nice.
You been out, Danny?
No. Besides the seated hunt, that was about it.
Yeah, that looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it actually turned out to be pretty good. For I guess it was their 50th year of running Granite State up here.
So I won on Andy's. Won what?
Bill, what did you win?
I just came over from there. Oh, so I won something cool. Yeah, check yours, Marty. It should be exactly the same. Every picture of everyone I found, they were all like that. So, that's like, I do the 3D printing, right? Well, this takes me 3.5 hours to print just the coil. Yep. But for $2,500, I can buy this mold injector, which is a lot of money. But to have them make a mold for this is only $55. So what would take me 3.5 hours to 3D print, I can make in less than 2 minutes with the injection machine.
Wow.
Hi, Leanne. So instead of making 2 of these in a day, I can make hundreds of these in a day. Everybody's saying hi.
Hey, Bill, instead of buying the mold, could you make a wooden mold and have it go inside that? I mean, would it be too hot for wood or?
Oh, wood? Yeah, probably. Yeah. It's over 200 degrees Celsius. So yeah, that would be too hot
Okay.
for wood. But like I
Hmm.
said, it's only $55 to have a machine out an aluminum mold, and that will last forever. So, oh, and I saw something, Danny. Detector warehousing on eBay. I sold my 440 Vanquish.
Okay.
I thought if I ever get another one, I'm going to get the 540. They got the 540 on sale for $299, brand new.
What? That's insane.
Yeah, $299 for a brand new 540 with the
Wow.
charger. Don't get the it's not the, don't get the small coil, but hey,
You don't get the small coil with it?
did you? Pardon? No, they
Oh
had
man,
other stuff. Hi, Marvin. Hey, Marvin.
that 8-inch coil on the 540 is like a little beast, man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know about the 12-inch coil because I hardly ever used it because every time I swung it was like it kept reading 1 2 1 2 1 2,
Yeah.
and then it would hit. But just for it to keep pulsing out on 1 2 1 2 all the time, it was frustrating. So I just put the 8-inch coil on and said heck with it.
Hi, John at Finders Keepers. Marvin, if you emailed me, I didn't get it. Please email me again. And I got to go back up. Oh, come on. I hate this.
Yep.
David, I worked on those machines, not operating. I operated press brakes and turret machines, but I repaired molds and repaired equipment. I retired from that after 30 years. So. A day shirt, huh?
Yeah.
Now, if you just have the machine to go with it.
I don't have the Deus yet.
Well, you know what's funny? Have you ever been to hi, Matt McModels?
Here, there. Deus Mine Lab.
Have you ever been to that irate metal detectors that Merrill used to have, and then Lou from Indiana Tones took over?
Does he have Does he have them both? Still, I thought. I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
just Lou's doing it now. But
yeah.
the thing is, you know what the #1 rated detector is for the price? The Xterra Pro.
Is it really?
So for the price, hi Mandy.
I gotta take Merle's word for it. I mean,
he said he finds everything with the 700 and the Legend. He finds just the same stuff. So, and like he said, for a beginner or somebody that just wants one to leave in the car, what the hell? Okay,
right? That's crazy though. The Xterra Pro. I thought the double.
And I think the XP Deus 2 with the WS6 puck instead of the full control is #2. Then I think it's the Legend, the 700, and the XP Deus with the full control. So Legend was #1. It's down to #3 spot.
The thing about the XP Deus, though, from what I think I heard Merle talk about, is there's really not much difference between the puck and the box.
Yeah, there's only a couple things the puck can't do. One, you can't submerge it.
Right. It's weatherproof and not waterproof.
And there's one other thing. He goes, other than that, you buy that for $800 and get the same machine. So yeah, that's a big difference. So.
Right.
Let's see. So, and I found out today, I looked at I'm 83 hours away from getting my 4,000 hours to be able to get paid for the advertising. So my videos.
Oh, nice. Only 83 hours away?
Yeah, I'm just 83 hours short of 4,000 watch hours.
Do you have any playlists?
Yeah.
Everybody go to the playlist. Let it play for a while.
Yeah, if you would please, thank you. Just let it run. Love the Equinox 800. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking about that because they got some great deals. Howdy, Mark. They got some great deals on the 600 right now, too. The Equinox 600 cheap. You look good as the second banana, Dan.
Nice. Thanks, Mark. I hear you're not feeling well either.
Yeah, he's not going to do a live Thursday either, which I understand.
Yeah. I've just been down and out. I'm still feeling
Ooh,
so
yeah.
I don't
Me,
know.
I
I
spent,
kind of want to get to the hospital to see if maybe I might have a touch of mono or something
yeah,
because I just
I
can't
would.
seem. I just don't have the motivation or energy. It's just I'm
Yeah,
lingering and I just want to sleep all the time.
yeah, I would go get checked out, Dan. Good idea. I mean, I had to spend 2 hours at one doctor and then 3 hours at another doctor today. So
Damn.
I'm still puking. Go back to the doctor on Monday, Friday. Well, get better. Go for Bill.
Oh
Damn.
my god. Dan
Well,
has
Jason
cold.
doesn't have to worry about COVID up where he's at. It's damn cold.
Jason,
Plus, you
Josh,
can't get it.
I hope that's not a thing. What Jason just said that I have.
And you
4 years later, and I get it.
I don't think you can get it from sled dogs. So,
Right. So.
hi, Jim.
So for people that might have not have seen my video for the seated hunt, um, I ended up. That's a
Wait a minute.
1/10 ounce gold.
Let me make you remove. I'm going to give you solo. What the hell? Oh, wait a minute.
So
Solo layout.
it's a 1/10 ounce gold coin
Awesome.
in
Yeah.
2020 Canadian. So it has Elizabeth on the front, and that was one of the prizes, one of the main prizes that
No.
they were giving out during the silver hunt, and you had to dig a token, and which was a painted quarter that had like a number on it, and then they had one for a 1 ounce gold coin, and then one gold coin for this gold coin, and I found two halves, SLQ halves, and the quarter that had the gold on it, and that was about it. But so it was good. I was lucky to walk away with this, considering how much the event cost. It wasn't a cheap,
Was it pretty,
that's for sure.
was it pretty pricey?
160.
160? Okay, that's
Yeah.
mid range. That's more than some, lot less than others. Somebody was talking about they were pissed because they went and spent $300 to go to an event, and they let some kids come in, and kids went free and went before the adults that paid and hit the seated ground.
Really?
Yeah, now I can understand making a separate spot for the kids and doing that, but when somebody pays $300, that's a lot of money.
There's another event that is coming up on the 9th, but I didn't pay the price to go to that one because I paid a hefty price for this one. When he does the events and there's kids, he sets off a piece of plowed garden or already right just for the kids.
Yeah.
And beginners. So
Yeah.
if you're a newbie and kids, they go over to that part, and then after they've done that, they can join in on the regular hunt. But I think he pays a little bit of money. You know what I mean? I think kids were a little bit less to pay for tickets, but it was still pretty neat. So
160 for 5 packs of cigarettes in Canada now, Jason? Ouch.
What's the 300, Jason?
Hi, Ronnie. Hi, Tom Riley. No, that was
Joel.
Rummage Tech Joel, $300.
Right.
He was talking about the 300 to Tortilla, 170 in Vancouver. Man, I knew they went. Well, I remember back in '95 when I went up there. That was the last time I made it to Canada. They were over $10 a pack then. 30 years ago.
300 is a carton. Dang.
Hi, Shane. How you doing?
At that price, people are going to quit smoking.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Like
I
Danny
think
said, guys, if you could go in and sometime just go through my playlist. I'm 83 hours short of hitting 4,000 hours, so that would be sweet.
that
Really
would be
appreciate
nice.
it.
Let's get Bill up there. He's worked hard.
Of course, everything's a lot higher in Canada too. I know that. So,
You can say how.
who was it? Marty of Martin's Treasure. We were talking because it was what 107 for a Garrett Carrot here. It was 157 up there. So,
Jason, tell us how that goes.
thank you, Shane. Yeah, I know here in a little while, I'll probably miss a couple live streams. I won't be doing any metal detecting for a while because I got to get a left hip replaced. So,
Oh man.
but once that's replaced, then I'll probably be able to detect a lot longer than I can right now. So, but it's weird how it works. My old surgeon left town, so I had to get a new surgeon. And I have heart problems, so this guy wants me to get an echo done on my heart. Well, my cardiologist moved out of town, so now I got to get a new cardiologist. It's like, man, I don't believe this. 2 in a row.
That's nuts.
Tax free, Jason? No, they charge tax up there, don't they? On cigarettes?
Hmm. Yeah, but $300 tax free is still a lot of money.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. That's why I went to roll my own. I spend
Well, I
like
buy cigars because
it's cheaper.
I only pay. Yeah, they're the cigarette style cigars, but they're only $11.99 a carton. So,
I
plus, they're a
spend
lot easier. You only inhale like every fifth draw, and they're a lot mellower because they ain't got all the nasty additives that they put in cigarette tobacco. That's why you could mail order those, whereas you can't mail order cigarettes anymore. So, depends on your status. Okay, that's a new one. I haven't heard that before. Uh, what if you're indigenous? There's no tax. If you're not indigenous, there is a tax. Is that what you're trying to say? Something like that? Indian bands get cheap. Ah, okay. $5 a pack. But can anybody go in there and buy them? Like they can here? Or is it that just for the Indian bands?
What's an Indian band?
Well, I don't know what the band is, but the indigenous people.
Right.
Ah, it's just for the natives. Okay. I was wondering about that. Must have yeah, to show that you're indigenous to Canada. Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Hi, Pat.
Hey,
Hi,
Pat.
Loretta. Have to have citizenship card. Ah, okay.
Hello to everyone I might have missed.
Like Indian rock and roll band. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Joel. They used to be a lot cheaper here at the Indian reservations and their stores, but they've gone up too. It's like going to a PX on a base. You don't really save any money anymore. Oh.
Hmm.
Hey, all things country, they do the same thing here in the U.S. Out in California, the Native Americans can go salmon fishing and haul off all they want and sell it in the parking lot of a store. But in my county, you're limited to 2 a day.
Not only that, up here we have to get a saltwater fishing license now. Before we never had to buy one, and now you have to get a saltwater license, which now means so you used to be able to brackish water fish without a license and saltwater fish. Now you have to buy the saltwater license and a freshwater license if you want to fish all water.
That figures.
Yep.
I'm watching the Weather Channel, sick of political stuff. Well, thank God that all will be over tonight.
I don't think it'll be over tonight, Bill. We're gonna have to deal with the drama after.
Yeah, but it's not going to be all the stinking ads all day long popping up.
Right.
How many we got in? We got 28 in the house. Sweet.
I live up here in New Hampshire, Tom. I'm a New Hampshire boy. Well, actually, I'm a Maine boy. I grew up in Maine. But I've lived half my life in Maine and half my life in New Hampshire. Hey, John.
Well, Pat, you probably did and just didn't realize it. Well, they are trying to shove their opinion down your throat in those ads, Zaxxon. And yeah, and the phone calls. I just asked, will they bring back the death penalty by guillotine? Yeah.
David's up in Maine. I wonder if he's close to me.
Okay, Donna. Yeah, I know it's an important night. So David Alfonsetti's up in Maine.
Yeah, I wonder what part of Maine. What county?
Part of Maine. Maybe you're close enough, Dan. You guys could hook up and go metal detecting.
Auburn's really Auburn's just on the outside of Portland, I think. If I can remember. Even though I grew up in Maine, I don't know. Auburn, Lewiston, yeah, okay. Yeah. He's not that far. Maybe an hour and a half. Yep. It was quite a surprise to go to the seated hunt. I got to meet Merle. I got to meet Iffy Signals. I met Metal Mike and Percy. They're awesome too. And ran into Mason Mark and his son. Hey, William.
All right. Yeah, I saw them in your video.
Yeah.
Hi, Cindy. Yeah. Hi, Detecting with Jim.
Merle's the same person he is on video as he is in real life, which is really awesome. It was awesome, man.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, go check out Danny's last video when he went on the seated hunt. It was great.
Yeah, it might have not been a long video because I was more or less wanting to dig and find stuff than to make a video during the digs. Joel, I live down here in New Hampshire, in a little town called Dover from like the 1600s. There should be a lot of good stuff in the grounds if I can find him. But
I imagine back in the day it got hit pretty hard.
Yeah, I know South Berwick's gotten hit pretty hard. There's been quite a few metal detectorists around Dover for years.
Yeah.
Relic hunters mainly, and
Like my hometown, I remember as a kid in the early 60s watching guys hitting the parks with metal detectors and yards and stuff. Hi, Diana. So I knew
so
it was hit pretty hard.
I wonder if it was the guys from the '60s that ruined it for us, and now the metal detecting parks because they left their holes open. Now there's no longer in this town. No more metal detecting allowed.
Hi, Diana. Get better. Pat grew up in Dover, Foxcroft.
Oh, park rat. Yeah, he's right up there with Dennis, or was.
That was weird.
Oh, dude, that was awesome when I did that, Mark. I mean, you should have seen that kid. I flew him clear across the field. Man, I know I shouldn't have done that to that child, but I tackled him for it actually and ripped it out of his hands. Oh man, I'm sure if I did that, I would have been kicked out of the place. That's crazy. Mark,
Joel, what exploded the hobby? I missed something there. Hi, Angie. How you doing?
Oh, what part of Maine did I grow up in? No, wait. I grew up in South Berwick, Maine.
So, Angie, I heard I won something on your stream. So the next time they have a seated hunt, you gonna go to it?
No, I'm gonna go to the one that I went to quite a few years back. It's like only $35-$40, I think.
Oh, there you go.
And the past couple times that I went to the hunt, I didn't find as much. The first time I went, I scored pretty good.
Ah, okay, Angie. I was wondering about that. I got McClory. Yay! I got McClory.
Thanks, Jim.
I don't think so, Jim.
I don't think so either. Yeah. I won quite a few prizes. A lot of gold, a lot of silver coins, and gift certificates for a restaurant, and the hat, the shirt. Yeah. So I walked out of there with
Why am I
with a nice amount of stuff. The best part though was meeting a couple of YouTubers.
Okay,
And hanging out with Mike and Percy. They're a wicked nice couple.
Oh no, Angie, no. Hey, you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
I'm frozen at my end. I don't know if I'm moving. I'm frozen at my end.
Yeah, you're frozen on my end.
Okay. At least I still got a picture. Yeah, we got storms coming through here, so.
Oh no. Is it heading up our way?
No, I think these are heading.
Uh-oh, we lost Bill. So on tonight's show, there he is.
I was afraid this was going to happen with the weather, but
yeah, they're not just great
Mike
hunters.
and Persis are great hunters.
They're not just great hunters. They're
so is Dan.
Really nice people too. I mean, I legitimately had fun. We had quite a few laughs and stuff.
Thank you, Loretta.
So meeting the YouTubers and other YouTubers that I haven't met since I've been in the hobby or whatnot was probably the best part of the whole entire experience of going.
Oh yeah, that's what I just want to go to an event, not to find stuff, but to meet people. Everybody I've known for years here on YouTube and their channels, and I've only got to meet John, Charlie's brother, Kay, Kay's digging it, and Grandma Kelly.
Hmm.
Rob was 64 miles away from me, and his friend wouldn't deter to bring him to come and see me. So just miss meeting Rob.
Joel, where are you from then? If New Hampshire's a long drive, are you Canadian or are you American? I can't remember.
He's American, but I can't
He's
remember
American.
where.
He says a long drive, so he must be like down towards like southwest or something.
You're right, Pat.
That's right, Pat. I mean, honestly, that made my day too. I mean,
Well, one thing I was thinking of doing is after I fill this and set it in the window, I'll fill it, put a cap on it, and give it away in a stream one day. So I got to buy more beads, fill it up, because I think people do that, set them up in the window, let the sun come through it. Yeah, wood, John.
yeah, that
Actually,
would be one heck of a big event.
You and Mark are closer to me than most other people, other than a few on the way through Tennessee. And I think Robert and Melissa, Clark's Cove, they're in West Virginia. Jeff Brewer, he's close.
I'm roughly 12 hours, I think 12-hour drive from to Pennsylvania.
Well, that's what gets me. I think it's a 7-hour drive from here to Pennsylvania. I have to look again. It's not as long as I thought it would be.
I guess to get to like Albany, New York or something like that, it's like an 8-hour drive.
Okay, you're in New Hampshire, right?
Yeah.
Dover, New Hampshire?
Yeah, Dover's fine. Yeah, Pat. I mean, when I met Merle for the first time and Ippy Signals for the first time, and Mike and Percy and Mason Merck, it was like we've known each other for a long
17
time.
hours I mean, to you, right, Matt? Come on.
How much? 7 hours?
17 hours, almost 18.
To drive to Tennessee?
Yeah. 17.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
17 hours.
Wow.
Now, it's 8 hours and 25 minutes to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Okay, so it's probably like only 4 hours.
What can you do now, Preacher?
Yeah, I drove. I didn't drive, but I rode.
True, Pat.
I rode from up here all the way down to the Monticello, Florida, and stuff, and it took us almost. Oh God, I'd say almost 24 hours.
Nice, MG. You're making your own paper cartridges. Awesome.
What are paper cartridges?
They're for the old muzzle loaders.
Oh, okay.
Instead of pouring the powder and the wad and the bone separate, they would make a paper cartridge that held everything.
Okay.
You bit the end off, shoved it down. And Washington, Pennsylvania.
I have a powder horn. You know, the horn that you fill with powder, fill your gun up with. I got one of those. I dug that at one of the another sated hunt that I went to.
Just 8 hours and 538 miles, John. I'm looking into that. That's in February, isn't it, Loretta? My hips should be all healed by then. I'm hoping. If not, I won't be able to make it. But I want to get to that because I know a lot of people are going to it. And it was a really good price. So,
is that the one that they do on the beach?
This one is going to be in a old farm, I believe. They usually do it in Florida, but this year it's in Mississippi.
Nice.
I forget the name of the town, but it's only like 5 hours from here. So, got your percussion caps, got the 3FG powder yesterday. Awesome, MG.
Wow.
I miss shooting. Well, I do have a blunderbuss that is almost finished. I got to start putting videos out about that. That's not, yeah, John, I've done worse. So, oh, to the Girl Scout camp. Oh, sweet. You think, man, I would love you.
Oh no!
Yeah, I saw that.
Mark's gonna love her. A secret admirer.
Well, if he wants to look up your skirt, Mark, just tell him $20.
And that's just for a peek, right?
Yeah, preacher. There's only one company that makes those, but they make them in flintlock and percussion cap. I got the percussion cap. I'm too lazy to use flintlock. But I'm alternate because they have this funky front end stock that just no blunderbuss ever had one like that. Plus, it's a stainless steel barrel, so I'm going to have this one bronze, so it looks or brass plated, so it looks authentic. Period. Relax, Mark. It's only kinky the first time.
Hey, Mark, if you took a picture of yourself dressed in drag, I'm sure that you can post it online and make money from it. I mean, do a dance or something and put it online, to one of the adult
Those
sites.
wasn't around in San Francisco. You could make a lot of money there. I need
Uh, nice. Backbreaking, does that 50 cal have quite the kick to it?
It's okay, bud. Come on, move.
Hey, Mark, if I can get away with getting money that way, I would. I mean, nowadays there should be no shame on making a buck.
Oh, hi, backbreaking. I'm sorry. I think I forgot to say hi to you. Sorry about that.
Hey, Bill, is it okay if I light up or should I get off camera?
If what? Go
If
ahead. I don't care.
Okay. Thought I'd ask first because I can always.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
It's late at night. My thing's set for adults, so if you want to smoke, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I would have blocked the camera if you said so. So.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do that.
All right. Not that bad, Dan.
I had a Hawkins, but I had a percussion cap Hawkins backbreaking. That was like my first kit, the Hawkins from CBA. I love those things. You build them, then you double the load, tie it to a tree, tie it, string to the trigger, stand away from the tree. And if it doesn't blow up, you got a good rifle.
I know my grandfather's 12 gauge double barrel.
Bury that. Ooh. Oh man.
The 12 gauge double
all
barrel.
the way across the room instantly. It's like, dude, bury that.
Damn. Yeah, no, I was shooting my grandfather's 12 gauge double barrel back when I was young, and the recoil on it. I mean, the older guns didn't have like a lot of recoil. So after shooting 25 rounds at clay pigeons, I had a good bruise on my shoulder.
Oh yeah. The first repeating shotgun made by Winchester, the way the thing was built, you take a regular like 12 pump gauge, and yeah, they got a kick. This thing kicked twice as hard, man.
Wow.
Because the way the stock was set up and stuff, it hurt. It was worse than a black powder.
My dad got me a 410 back in the day, and I mean, a 410 that's weak, but it was a nice little 410. Go out cartridge hunting with it. Pheasants and whatnot.
410's a good little shotgun.
Yeah.
Good squirrel gun. Send you the link to my OnlyFans website.
Yep. So nobody's been out hunting. Well, digging. And if you have been, what was the best thing you found over the past week?
Yeah, I haven't been. I've been out for a week, but just farm implements and a couple old rusted, ever-ready flashlights.
Oh, yeah. When I was in the seated the quarter hunt for tokens, um I dug a big square nail, a fat one, an old like a suspender clip it looked like,
Yeah.
and a broken piece of head stamp. So I gave them to Merle because Merle likes relics.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
had no use for them.
preacher, try the old Winchester revolving carbine and forget and put your hand out in front of the freaking cylinder and take a shot.
I could never shoot a right-handed semi-automatic or automatic because the shells would eject right into my face because of where I'm left-handed. Boom, 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 boom.
You know, it's funny. I had a friend that was right-handed, but he shot his rifle left-handed. I could never
See,
figure that out.
that's me. I'm right-handed, but I'll shoot a pistol right-handed, but a rifle left-handed. I don't know. It's more comfortable
Okay,
for me to hold it left-handed than with a pistol with the right hand. I mean, it's just
okay.
I could never, you know, it lines up better that way for me.
Nice, Jody. You found a silver cross in a soccer field. Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, you only do it once, MG. Believe me. Goes by your dominant eye, not your hand. Well, that could be, but I
I
asked
thought it
Jim, and
went
he
like
said, when I asked Jim, he goes, I don't know. He goes, I've just learned to shoot left-handed, and I always have one. Okay.
a rifle never felt right on my right shoulder growing up. I mean, my dad tried to get me to do it right-handed, and I couldn't do it. I was like, Dad, it's more comfortable for me to shoot this way, having the butt right up against my
And
left shoulder.
the thing is, I learned to shoot with both eyes open, no matter what. So if you found a blank KG, you think, oh, it's the right size and weight. It probably is. Those are a little bit bigger than a plug out of a old copper electrical box. So,
I
or
think so. Oh, sorry, Bill.
like I used to tell people, I'm ambidextrous. I'm terrible with both my left and my right arm. So.
When I was shooting for the Seacoast Dart League on a team and stuff, I shot darts left and right handed. I just alternated between them. I bored out a
That's like
bullseye.
they used to yell at me because your pistol stance is supposed to be like this. No, I'm a big target. I shoot to the side, and I stand sideways when I shoot.
So I should
Yeah,
stand sideways too.
Yeah, I'm 6'5", 240 pounds. I'm an easy target for somebody, so ain't no way I'm going to stand there like this.
I'm 5'8" and probably 250 pounds. Just roll me down the hill.
Nice, ATC. We're brothers. I can't either. But I can fart in 47 languages fluently. So
Yeah, I play butt music to put Talisha to sleep, so she likes it. I don't know how many songs I played her already.
yeah, I'm still surprised. Like where I found these bottles, tons of iron in the ground, tons of old cans, whole bunch of. I don't know if you remember the old glass vinegar bottles, big ones, little cap on the top. Just those laying all over the ground.
Hmm.
But yeah, I still only found 2 Wheaties and a buffalo down there. No coin, no other coins yet. I mean, other than clad.
Hmm.
It's like it's got to be there somewhere. I'm digging up everything else. But my problem is all the best signals. We got those freaking oak trees down there that have the spider out roots. And all my high signals are under freaking roots. And not just a root, it's like crossed roots.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's like, and it's like 8 or 9 inches down. I'm getting like on the Xterra Pro or even the Score 2, high silver signals, just below what would be big iron. And it's a small footprint, but I can't get to it. Oh, thank you, Torch. It is a cool bottle. I like it. Like I said, they only made them in the 60s for a short time. Then they went to Tupperware. This is what you bought. Put your bottle in the refrigerator with water or juice in to keep cold. So, but I still like the fact that they were all made as an error because somebody screwed up the embossing mold.
Sorry.
She says sorry.
So sorry.
Oh yeah, I shoot left to right handed with a pistol or a revolver, MJ, but I only shoot right handed with a rifle. Hi Gary, how you doing? Well, thanks for stopping in and saying hi, Gary. Say hello to your sister.
Hey, Gary. No hot dogs tonight, Bill. It's hamburgers.
Cheeseburger.
Oh, cheeseburgers.
Yeah, cheeseburger.
Hamburgers. I had
Cheeseburger, but same thing.
I found out I have what's called ARM. As my age, I'm losing muscle mass. So now I got to eat about 100 milligrams of meat protein a day. A lot of chicken, a lot of eggs, beef sticks. Get my muscle weight back on. So, hi, Lewis. How you doing?
Hey, Lewis. Wow. Wake up, Bill.
Hey, people. It's been a real long day. Oh, my cat wants me. Come on, buddy. Get in here. Let me close the door. Thank you.
We got a lot of people that will shoot
Yeah, but Dexter has a pistol. You're right.
I don't think I ever tried to shoot a pistol left-handed.
Come here, buddy. What's the matter? Come here. Oh, let me put these up. So you might want to lie down there. Let me put these up. Oh. What? What, old boy?
Oh, bacon on these would be good. Bacon.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Bacon wrapped beef sticks. There you go.
You know what's one thing I would try with bacon on it?
What?
Bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers.
Bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers.
Oh, that'd be good too. Yeah.
Oh, that would be wicked.
And I'm not a bacon person.
Now we have to try it, honey.
Jalapeno on a stick? Jose Jalapeno?
Jose.
Don't want you to get a copyright strike for saying that.
Oh no, that would suck. Jeff Dunham.
Wouldn't surprise me.
me.
Come here, buddy. Come here. Hey. Come here. Dude,
Hi, Joel.
you're bugging you. What's one? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Joel's heading to bed, Bill.
Good night,
He's gonna
Joel.
have to pay.
Or in this case, Bamboo. Bacon wrap sauce is good. I've done that. Oh man, I got some chorizo sausage, bacon wrapped chorizo sausage. That'll be good. Oh yeah, Sonic jalapeno poppers. They're great.
I wish we had a Sonic around us, but I don't think we do.
Well, that sucks. They're good and cheap compared to everybody else.
Right?
Back home, I used to go to the next town. We didn't have in our town. Hi, Gregory. But the Walmart I would hit in the next
Gregory.
town because we didn't have a Walmart. They had a Sonic right across the street. So every time I hit Walmart, I hit Sonic.
Nice. And they're cheaper
Hi,
than
Carl. How you doing?
McDonald's.
Most of Sonic stuff is good.
That's more of a southern restaurant, though, right? For fast food chain.
No, we had them in Northern California and all through California. So
I wonder why they won't come up here then.
I don't know. They actually might be there up there under a different name. You never know. That's like back in California, we had Carl's Jr. They don't have Carl's Jr. out here. They have Hardee's.
Okay.
Same outfit, different name.
We have a Hardee's up here, but I don't know if it's from the Carl J's.
Well, they're the same company, but because that's like
But it was a bakery.
You got East and West Coast brands. In California, we get Best Foods mayonnaise. Out here, you can get Best Foods now, but it's no, and I can't even remember the name. I used to buy this stuff all the time. I got it. I have to look that up.
Louis, why
One
would
of them
Elizabeth
is
pay?
Duke's. And they have another one too. Let's see. Oh, Hellman's. That's the main one. Out here, it's called Hellman's. That's like PayPal and Venmo are the same company. I guess that's something about Canada. They have Venmo, but they can't have PayPal because they have Venmo. Two L's, Yodi. Hellman's. That's Best Foods brand out east. And you can tell it's exactly the same. They didn't change nothing but the label. And Duke's is a I can't remember if they bought it or just made it different. Okay, it's the other way around. Sorry, you have PayPal up there, but no Venmo. Okay. I knew it was one way or the other. I didn't know you didn't have Cash App up there, though. That's a completely different company. So.
PayPal's probably everywhere though.
No Zelle either. Oh, no Zello. Bring out the best. Yeah, Yodi. Pardon me, but would you happen to have some Grey Poupon? I remember those commercials.
You read my mind, Bill. I was saying the same thing.
They should do a farce on that, like two guys pulling next to each other in Volkswagens or something. Go, excuse me, do you have any Oscar Mayer? So you haven't felt like going out. I haven't been able to get out.
Nope, I wanted to get out today, but I just didn't have the motivation.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I got to though before the cold weather
probably-
comes in.
I probably could go out tomorrow, but it's going to be storming all day, so that kind of lets that out.
I guess we had.
I always like to. Go ahead.
I guess we had some good threats going on around the schools and so forth.
Threats?
Yeah, like being told, bombings or whatever else. So, and I guess it was all over the country. I mean, not just here, but all over the country. And so I figured also probably would not have been a good idea for me to be under bleachers.
Yeah.
Just so somebody can call up hey, there's somebody under the bleachers. It's kind of suspicious. Or there's somebody around the school. It's kind of suspicious, even though the schools were all closed down because of voting. At least around here it was. AT, is somebody going to want a second burger or no?
You can have my second burger.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Where's the beef?
Oh, it's going to be in my stomach soon.
Russians behind. We're behind all that. I just love some of the old commercials. The new ones, some are good, but nothing. I know there's some people in here old enough to remember in the early 60s, you could find the Flintstones, Fred and Barney, smoking Winston's out behind the house saying, 4 out of 5 doctors recommend smoking Winston's is good for your health. You can still see that on YouTube today. They still have that on here.
Well, that's funny. Excuse me. Grey Poupon mustard. It's not mustard. Oh, were they, Torchy? That's crazy. Those silly Russians.
The Russians are coming. The Russians are coming. I don't know if you've ever seen that old movie, but it's funnier now.
No, I just like Hogan's Heroes. That was like my favorite late night show.
Now, there's a movie made in '66 with Carl Reiner, a bunch of older comedians called The Russians Are Coming. The Russians Are Coming.
Hmm.
It's freaking hilarious.
It was a mustard bottle. Quite close. Yeah, dinner time was late tonight. T didn't get out of work till late, so
Excuse me. Yeah, I can't believe it's not butter. Yeah. Give it to Mikey. He hates everything. I can't remember. It was two kids, and I can't remember if it was a Pepsi or Coke commercial. But this brother and sister are on the beach, and they're drinking Pepsi or Coke in a straw, and the boy sucks himself right into the bottle, and the girl yells, "Ma, he did it again!" And this kid shoved down in the bottle.
Wow, that's bad run.
Wow, that's weird. On my YouTube, the chat is about 30 minutes behind the video.
Is it really?
Yeah, I just went over there and checked to see the video's caught up, but yeah, it's 20 or 30 minutes behind.
Huh.
Weird.
I'm pretty much right on key, a couple seconds behind.
You know, the internet here, well, I don't know if you remember, Robert and Melissa used to be on the Zoom meetings a lot, but they couldn't show their picture because their internet sucked. So they'd only have their voice. Well, it's getting that bad here, and this is a town of 200,000 people. We're next to a major fort, and our service sucks no matter which company you go with.
Wow.
He has accident tonight. He's taking a break. He's doing something else. But I was looking, people were talking about that Starlink, and no matter where because it's satellite instead of off cell towers, it's much better. Pricey, but you get what you pay for. And I think we're paying $80 a month here, so it'd only be $40 a month more. And everybody says it's great service. I know Gary got it. A few other people got it, said they love it. Have no problems with it.
It almost seems like they're forcing people to go that route.
That could be. I don't know. I just know. I mean, we've got, one company that puts a cable in the ground here, Spectrum, which we have now, and they suck. We actually had to have it repaired right after they installed it because the guy that first installed it spliced like 6 cables together instead of running one long one. And every time you get a connection in a cable, you lose signal. It screws it up. So 2 other guys. Oh, plus he also cut the ground wire off at the house for the electrical panel.
Comcast or Xfinity, they came through and they put in the fiber optic lines.
Fiber optic, yeah.
Yeah, and they came in and drilled the side of the house to put them in everybody's apartments.
Yeah.
We're not even hooked up to it.
Yeah.
And it's been about 2 years now. And it's like, why do they even bother putting new jacks if we can't even hook up to it and we still have to use the old one? What was the point of spending all that money and all that time to put a new wire when we can't even hook up? It's
that doesn't. So they put it in and nobody has it, but it's there.
It's still there in our apartments, but they had to then disconnect the old one and tell us to hook up to the new one. But it was mandatory that they came into our apartments to get that done.
Well, okay, it's like when Spectrum came through here and laid cable, they had to lay it in everybody's yard, whether you had it or not. So we had it in the yard for 2 years before we got it.
Yeah, so I don't understand why they wasted the time and the money to do it if nobody's hooking up to it.
Who knows?
Carbon that fiber optic stuff is supposed to be much better of a connection.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's like AT&T in California. They went through. They put fiber optics up to the main streets. Then, if you wanted it to your house, you had to pay for it.
right.
So they switched from fiber optic back to regular cable. It's like, what?
Wow. See, I bought my own modem because I was going to pay the renter's fee every month for theirs.
Yeah.
So I bought the I think it's an Atlas or something like that. Or it begins with an A. It's a 3.5 docs or 3.1 DOCSIS, I think, because the 3.0 is outdated, so now it's 3.1 for the docs.
Okay.
It's supposed to be I'm supposed to get up to 2 gigabytes. If I chose to go with a higher package, it can hold up, I think, to two gigabytes worth of download speed. So if I ever upload my plan, I got the space for it. But then again, too, it's going to go with what my laptop can handle Wi-Fi. How much is it going to take in Wi-Fi because it can only handle so much coming in to the laptop. So
Yeah.
you got to kind of balance things out.
All I remember is 120 a month for satellite dish now isn't bad because 20 years ago, a friend of mine I worked with, he was so far out of our town, the only thing he could get was satellite. He couldn't even get dial up or nothing where he lived. So, and back, this was in 2002 or 3, this company called Hutch, and it cost them $80 a month to have 2 hours a day of download only. If you went over that, they jacked the price way up on you. So 120 a month for 24-hour service both directions. That ain't bad. Off a satellite.
Oh. So I needed to grab her second one, so I'm going to eat it. 4 hamburgers down. Feels like the good old day cookouts.
4 hamburgers down, huh?
Yeah, well, I'm on my 4th one now, but yeah, I'll be done.
That's why I used to like back home many years ago. Every Wednesday night and every pizza joint in town was all you could eat pizza night for like $10.
Oh man, I'd love that. I'd love that so much. All you can eat pizza as long as the pizza tastes good.
And I thought I could eat.
Pizza
I got
Hut
a
up
friend
here
of mine,
does,
John. He's as tall as me, but he's about that big around. And he would go in. There's this one place called the Brick Oven. We go in there, and they knew him real well there. At the end of the night, any leftover pizzas they hadn't sold, they would just set the whole thing down in front of him, and he could finish it.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I don't know where he. Well, he was. No, he paid, but at the end of the night, they'd let him take it home, put it in a bag, eat it right there, whatever. Because he was at the time he was homeless. So,
wow.
But they knew him real well. So, but man, he could put. I could. There were the times he'd put 3.5, 4 large pizzas away on his own, and he was only like 160 pounds at 6'4".
Oh, wow. 6 large pizzas.
But he could scarf.
Pizza Hut has a pizza buffet, but I think it's like $12. Or
Pizza the Hut.
Like that. Pizza Hut, yeah.
Yeah,
That
I forget
pizza's
the
not
name of the
greatest.
place. Yeah, I know. I can't remember the place out here, but when I first moved here, this company sent me 2 coupons. I could get a free 14-inch pizza delivered or go and get a free 20-inch pizza pickup. So I did it. A week later, they sent me a second coupon. I did it again.
Oh.
They were okay. They weren't great pizzas, Probably
this
just
Pizza
one
Hut?
step above Little Caesar, but free.
Was that a Pizza Hut or?
No, I can't. They're still around. I can't remember the name of it because I never went back. I mean, it was all right, but I wouldn't pay for it. Yeah. But since I could go get a free 2-topping pizza, 20-incher for nothing, they're kind of like the pizza welcome wagon here in town.
Right.
I got
We don't even have a Little Caesars close by anymore. They closed down. A few
really
years back. Yeah, they closed down a few years back, shortly after the
wow.
pandemic.
That's weird.
I don't think they could have. I think it was because they couldn't keep employees. LL, you get that right. Both T and Selena will tell you I make the best homemade pizza. And I can't really call it the homemade because I grab all the ingredients and I just throw it together and put it in the oven. So it's not really a true homemade.
Oh, sorry, Loretta. The one I had back home was actually pretty good.
Gas station pizzas is disgusting.
Oh yeah, those are terrible.
Wicked.
Cece's pizza aren't that great either.
CC's, I don't think I've ever had them.
They're like a what do you call it? All you can eat. You go in and you just take slices of pizza or salad. You pay one price. I can't find that place. I'll have to wait. See what they put out another coupon. Every time somebody moves into the area, they send them out. So our Little Caesar back home used to be so. Then no. Oh, Jim, Dan will send you those free hamburgers when he's done with them. Okay.
Send you a plate so you can wash it.
No. I meant after you're done with the hamburger, Dan, bag it up for him and send it to him. I got his address.
All right. It's already ground down even more.
Yeah.
I'll put him in a sausage case too then.
Oh, no, Tom. He's not too late on the burgers. Believe me.
No, actually, I could probably go for about 3 more, but I'll regret it when I lay down.
No, he's telling Jim he's too late on the burgers.
Yeah, I know.
But believe me, he's not. They're not completely done yet.
No, I could go for some more, but there's no more cooked.
Hi, Mark, Senile Detectorist. How you doing? Yep, recycled hamburgers, Jim. That's what I'm talking about. Back in Sacramento, they're still there. There's these 2 restaurants. I don't know if it's the same owner. They're called the Pancake Circus. And the building looks like a big circus tent. Well, you'd go in there and the waiters and waitresses and busboys and dishwashers would be dressed up in like garb from a circus. And they would do screwball things like they had these slick carpets and the busboys would slide past the table and grab stuff off of it. And then he'd come up, if there's nobody behind you, table behind you, they'd look over and they'd say things like, "Can I see that burger when you're done with it?"
The Marks are taking over. Mark. Go on, Bella. I was one ahead of you.
Mark.
So Mark,
3 marks.
3
marks, no waiting.
Uh-oh.
Hi, I'm Mark. This is my other brother, Mark, and my other brother, Mark.
Just like Daryl, and Daryl, right?
Yeah, Larry, Daryl, and Daryl.
Oh, was it
I'm
Larry
Larry. This is my
Daryl?
brother Daryl. It was Larry, Daryl, and Daryl. This is my other brother Daryl.
Daryl?
He used to love that show.
What's MRS chili?
I think it's Mrs. Chili.
Oh yeah, but she didn't make any. She made American chop suey the other night. It was really good. I only cook here once in a while. Hey, honey, you're gonna have to make chili now so I can have a chili cheeseburger.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
She just said, "What the f is wrong with me? I like food."
Yeah, I know, Mr. Oinker.
Hey, your chili tastes good on hot dogs.
Huh?
Yeah. Bill's giving us a little show.
What are you doing in the living room?
Yeah, I don't know. He was just turned his back and kind of hunched over. Frank's red sauce. I put that on everything. What kind of hot sauce? I think Selena did the same thing with Frank's Red Hot. She put it on pizza bites. She put it on what else did she put it on?
Put it on bagel bites, not pizza bites.
Oh, bagel bites. She put it on other foods too, though. Too.
Yeah, she was putting it on
Mhm.
chicken. She was putting it on potatoes. She was putting it on everything.
Oh yeah, she also put it on her ramen noodles.
Yep.
Oh yeah, my Selena would just take Red Hot sauce and just dump it on almost every single food.
She put it in my homemade chicken noodle soup.
Yeah, she did it in the chicken noodle soup to spice it up.
They're understanding to dry out.
Oh, that's what I need then. We're gonna eat that stuff.
Yeah, you making it the other day.
Yeah, no, we gotta do this. Whoops,
You're
where
knocking
did it
shit
go?
over.
Where did it go? It went up here somewhere. Wait, where do the cans go, babe?
There. There somewhere.
Oh, come on. This is what happens when you clean out the cupboards. Oh shit! I
Go
almost,
ahead, take yourself out.
I almost put the salt in. Yeah. We bought these for a food review, and we haven't got around to doing it yet.
That ghost pepper? Oh man.
Ghost pepper chicken noodle.
Oh, that's gonna be hot.
There's this couple that I watch that lives up here in New Hampshire that I came across their channel. They're fairly new to YouTube. They're not doing that bad, but it's BNL Pepper Lovers, and they do a lot of eating hot peppers.
Okay.
And they did this, and they said it was pretty nasty. So they're looking forward to seeing us do the review, and we just haven't got around to doing it yet. They did it before I did. But yep, there are a couple that they just like to eat all these really hot peppers, and they'll tell you what they taste like, and you can see in their face how much the heat has got to them and stuff. And
Kind of like Johnny Small Pepper.
Yeah.
My brother got his head.
ghost pepper almonds are not good. You can't taste the
Well,
almonds.
with ghost peppers, you don't got really taste any of the food, Loretta. All you taste is the pepper.
So it says fiery heat, but they said there really wasn't much heat to the hot pepper, to the ghost peppers. I don't know if that's because they're used to eating a lot of hotter peppers or not. I don't know.
Well, ghost peppers are pretty hot. They must have really diluted it down to. So.
It says add no water, just boil
No,
it.
no,
heat
I'm
it
talking
up
the peppers. Like, they don't put any of the seeds in because that's where most of the heat is.
Huh.
Oh man, I missed that.
I know the ghost pepper burgers from either Burger King or both places, McDonald's or Burger King. They had some heat to them.
Yeah,
not a bunch of heat, but you could definitely it had the heat. You know what I mean? You could feel the heat, even if it was a tease or a little Bubba tease. The heat was there. So no, keep it. Oh man, are you talking about the ghost pepper chicken noodle? You told him to keep it.
What the hell?
Oh, what's going on, Bill? Whoa, sorry, Ma. Bill's malfunctioning.
What you mean?
What's happening, Bill?
Oh, Jesus.
Uh-oh. You're still on. You're still going live, Bill.
Loretta says Walmart has that soup on clearance here. I said, nope, keep it. Who's Gregory Jackson? Just wondering, that's all.
Oh boy, Zaxxon, I'm surprised you didn't come up tonight. I haven't seen Zach up online for a while.
Okay.
Oh, you could have led tonight then.
Yeah, my internet's going wonky.
Hey, Dennis.
Hi, Dennis. Hope you can hear me. This is getting all screwed up again.
Oh no, you're good over here. I don't know about on their end though.
Well, my end's getting messed up.
Oh no.
I was elected to lead, not to read. Uh-huh. Oh, now
Take it.
oh, man.
Hey, Dennis, is there ever not a killer day that you have? You've had a good run this year.
You can hear me. Yeah, really, Dennis.
Yeah. I know Mother Nature's mad at me. I'm down like $300 this year. Just am glad. So she really mad at me for digging all the holes over the past. She ain't my piggy bank anymore.
Once in a while, he says he has a bad day.
Yeah, that's when he doesn't get out to dig.
Yeah. Oh, cool, Dennis. On a ribbon pennant from White
Nice.
Horse and Hogue circa 1900. Cool. That's funny. Now on YouTube, my chat and video are synced.
I mean, as from StreamYard, and you're running all right.
Yeah. Hi, Grandma Kelly. Oh, she just got done with gun class. Sweet.
Uh-oh. Kelly's armed and dangerous. Now when she digs up a pull tab, she's just gonna throw it up in the air and shoot at it.
Yeah.
Dig up a zinc penny. Bam, bang. No more.
Most people find skeleton keys. Dennis found the two skeleton key door locks. I found
Nice.
a few.
That would be super funny. Oh, I dug an aluminum can. Boom. Bang, bang, bang. Come back with 6 holes in it. At least she's got a metal detector to find the casings.
Good night, Leanne.
Good night, Leanne.
Oh. Yeah, I couldn't believe that price on the Vanquish at $299. That's a great deal for a 540. But I still would prefer to get the either the 600 or actually I've seen a few people say they have the 700 and they bought the Elite and they don't use the settings on the 700, the deep settings. And they go, it's everything the 700 is if you just run normal programs. So
On the Elite?
yeah.
Wow.
So
I guess I ran into somebody that had the Elite, and he said that the VDIs jump around quite a bit on that one, too.
yeah, it does more so than the 700 or 600. That's the only bad part.
See, I don't find that the 700 has a wicked jumping on VDIs. It pretty much locks on pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, not like the Xterra Pro. It was all over the place. When I dug a bottle cap at 90, I was like disgusted. I hate to say it, but I mean, a 90 should have been a quarter or some sort of aluminum or something. But
well, Lou talks about that at a place at first. He goes, yes, the VDI is all over the place. He goes, but if you listen to the tones, he goes, you'll get a high tone on a bottle cap, but as it breaks over, you'll get that grunt of a VCO of iron that you won't get on silver or something.
really,
Yeah.
so he had to have had his iron. He had to have been running it in all metal then.
All metal, exactly. That's what he said.
Because-
The best thing on it is all metal.
Right. See, I never ran mine in all metal because, you know, being a coin shooter, you don't need to dig the iron, you know?
Yeah.
So,
And another thing is I'm tone deaf, so I prefer having a good VDI. That's like, yeah, the Vanquish, the VDI jumps around a little, but you can tell with it by the VDI, it'll repeat. Say you got 3 numbers repeating, that means you got 3 targets in the hole with the Vanquish. You know, if it's jumping all around but only locking on one number, like you hit a 21, you know, it's going to be a zinc penny with the Vanquish, even though it's showing a bunch of different numbers, but you're coming back where you're locking on 21. So,
well, see, Dennis hears it on his 800.
Dennis
but
says he hears that on his Knox. Yeah.
But when I run my 600 in and I'm not in all metal or whatever, I'm not digging a bottle cap at 90. It's going to be a quarter. I mean, at the high number, at 20. Oh, now I'm all messed up. 20.
Yeah, I know what you're
28,
saying.
28, 29, 30,
Yeah.
31, and 32. Usually, if it locks on any of those numbers, it's mainly a quarter or so. I mean,
Yeah.
a silver. But I've never dug a bottle cap in that higher range, you know. So the Xterra Pro just was like, yeah, come on now.
Hi, Dan, PA Patriot. Yeah. So
Hey, Dan.
I'm still thinking. Somebody just had the Knox 600 on eBay with the 6-inch coil for $5.99.
Wow.
So that's a good deal. Hi, Rob Weigold.
I should sell
All
the
right, Weigold. He's starting mining tomorrow in Arizona. Tomorrow morning in Arizona.
Good luck.
Awesome, dude.
I should sell off the 700, the 600, and the Vanquishes. And the Vanquish, I mean. And buy the Manicore.
You know, I like the 0 to 100 on the Extra Pro, but I also didn't mind the -9 to 40 on the Vanquish.
Right.
Oh, you fixed your Vanquish. All right, Loretta.
Nice. See, I like the Vanquish because it's a solid machine. I mean, it may look like a toy, but to me, it's a solid machine, and it's never done me any wrong. Anytime I go out for a gold ring hunt or a ring hunt, I'll bring the Vanquish.
Clean the coil. It was the coil messed up. But see, that's like I said, when I use the 440 down here, because I'm looking through a lot of iron, without having that 540 iron bias on it, I'd hit the field of nails and stuff out there, and it would just go crazy.
Right.
You know, but if I get the 540 with the iron bias, it'll be fine.
Yeah, but the Xterra Pro has an iron bias.
Yeah, but it's got that jumpy VDI too, and not only that, the number 22 shows up on square nails and a lot of other things on the Xterra Pro.
Right.
So I'm digging square nails with that. I didn't dig square nails with the Vanquish because I knew exactly what they were.
Okay, so you're like me with the bottle caps with the square nails. So it was almost all over the place with the square nails. As for me, and a park, bottle caps were a dime a dozen, but it rang up from low to high, and yeah, I'm sure you could hear the little squeak or the pull off from it and whatever, but even still, it's annoying. I would have rather been digging my clad out there.
So, like I said, $299. That's a pretty good deal for the 540. Of course, that's only the big coil, but still.
I think the 10-inch coil
have a few more settings.
I think the 8-inch coil only costs under $90 for the 8-inch. I think it's like $69, $70.
Something like that, yeah. So it'd be well worth it. Yeah. But I did love the 8-inch on the 440.
My older brother has a Simplex and the Vanquish 340 because he wanted to get in the hobby. So I just pretty much sold him that gear pretty much dirt cheap. I mean, I made my money on both machines, so it really didn't matter.
Yeah.
And if I was to sell it to somebody in the community, they'd have to pay for the shipping because that's like $40 or $50 just to ship it, plus what I would have charged for it, and they could go out and buy a new machine for that price.
Yeah, Rob, I hope you have a great year out there prospecting. It'd be sweet. Let me see if I can get on there now.
Bull hunting would be awesome. That platinum chain that I dug was a good find.
Oh yeah.
I'm contemplating whether or not to make the drive and cash out on it.
Yeah,
just because.
come on. Okay, let's see. They got the Equinox 800 for $699 right now too.
Wow. Wait, the 600 for $599?
800 for $699.
Okay, so that used to be the 600 price.
Yeah. Excuse me. Here's one open box, $649 unused. Damn. Excuse me. Okay, where's the other ones?
Yeah, they might be dropping the prices on a lot of the older metal detectors just to clear them
Well,
out.
supposedly they fixed all the problems that they had.
On what?
Well, with the leakage and the coil ears breaking, they fixed that supposedly on the 6 and 800.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Somebody,
that's what they said. Yeah.
I know one person that drowned it out the 700.
What?
Yeah, the
Oh, this is
700.
weird.
They submerged 700 and I guess it was dead.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
cheaper than what it was.
yeah. I
I
just
heard.
found a new machine.
What is it?
It's called the Fortune M3, made out of Russia. $275 and free shipping.
What does it look like?
Okay, let me see if I can. Well, that's right. I can share. Let's see. Present. Share screen.
Let's help Russia out. Buy these new machines. Buy this machine.
Add to stage. Come on. Come up there.
It'll work. It almost looks like the old Coin Master.
I know, but look at the coil on it, though.
Can you blow it up?
I don't know.
I blew up my screen.
Look,
I just won't have chat.
let's see if
Yeah, that
full
almost
screen
looks like
layout.
that almost looks like the body style to the Coin Master, except not as big.
Yeah.
What the heck? Wow, that's a huge coil. What is it, a 15?
Yeah, exactly.
Jeepers.
Does it say? 90 tone, 4-tone, 2-tone. Cinnagraph VDI. Adjustment to ferrule automatic. Whoa.
What was the woe about?
2 to 12 volt. It has TX, RX range. Doesn't say what size the coil is, though. Rechargeable lithium battery.
What do you mean it doesn't say what?
Doesn't say what the coil size is, though, in the description. I couldn't find it.
Okay, it says right there depth of search is 2 meters or 2 millimeters. 2 meters, which would be in inches.
Uh, uh,
Oh, you scroll too fast for me to read that.
then, anyways,
Huh.
hey, for $275, hi, Georgiana, it might be worth looking into. I know some other detectors have come out of Russia have been really good.
But what's 2 meters and in inches?
I think that's more than inches.
Yeah, it said 2 M's. 2 M.
2 meters to feet. 6.5 feet. Now, if it's 2 millimeters, that's not very deep.
Right, but it said 2 M on it, so I don't know
Yeah.
if that means 2 meters or 2. It wouldn't be
Well,
millimeters. Mm.
that would be meters, so that would be almost 6.5 feet.
Yeah, but on what size target?
Oh, if it comes from Russia, it most likely won't have any electrical parts, just a shell. I haven't heard that. He could be right. I don't know. I didn't notice the weight. I'll have to look at that again.
Well, it showed the listings of what it had, though. 1.1 kilohertz to 1.8. That's 1.7 for a standard, I think, and you can adjust it.
Okay. Let's see what the weight is.
Oh shit.
Waterproof.
Hmm.
Large metal objects up to 150 to 200 centimeters. Okay.
So how much would that be then in inches? See, I'm not good at conversion.
Okay.
No, but Amazon can.
No, 200 cm. That would be 70. That would be 78 inches. Well, the thing is, this is off eBay, so that's backed by their.
Okay, so 78 inches is still 6
That's
feet. 72.
Yeah.
Yeah. On large objects, so.
The thing is, they say it's an operating unit, though, Jason, and that's through eBay, and eBay has that guarantee that, boom. Now, I've seen some even cheaper ones come out of Russia, some for like $180. Well, Loretta, what they're doing is they're doing packets like out of China. So it may take you a while to get it, but they'll ship it in a container with other stuff. They'll go in on it. So that's how they can ship it for free. Shipping to is another thing. Shipping from. Yeah, it's like if you order it now, Monday, December 2nd through Friday, December 13th. Not only
So
going
that's a
through
month and a half.
and 30-day return, buyer pays for return shipping. I don't care about that, but
Oh, excuse me.
the only problem is it's all in Russian. So
I want to try. Hey, I like Timu LL. I'm a Timu
Temu?
junkie. Yeah, Timu. I just bought 2 cargo pants up from Timu today.
yeah, it works like Temu. I mean, they ship things in packets. So, you know, if America will learn to ship out like that.
See, it took me. I got a pot and pan set from Timu, and it took about a month and a half for me to get it because they had to ship it through cargo shipping.
Yeah.
So, you know, it does arrive, but the package was all bent to crap. A couple of the pans had dings in it, but I took a jeweler's hammer and pounded out the dings. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
These came from Timu, and they're really a nice set of a whole set of pots and pans. Bowls, and it came with a bunch of utensils.
And for
And
probably
nice
next to
bowls.
nothing.
No, I think I paid $20 for it.
That's
And
still
these
good.
are really nice. These are really nice bowls. These bowls are better than the pots and pans. And it comes with a
I believe
non-slip bottom, and it comes
Yeah.
with lids. So they all have
Cool.
a lid too that comes on them too. But I got those tucked away because they don't stack.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I'm a Timu junkie. They're a lot cheaper than Amazon. At least
Oh, yeah.
you got a nice set of earbuds from them. They sound really good too through from a cell phone. And then you play the games. You get free stuff after you win. Like right now, I'm about ready to beat this game here. I only got this fish That fish is almost done, and this fish I'm gonna have to complete. But I got all those fish food points that will take care of that last fish when it comes time. And whatever points you have left over when you play a third round, all those points roll over to the third time around, or the second
Oh.
time when you beat it. So I got like another. I got until like the end of January or so before the game has to be completed. So I'm just gonna stockpile all my points. So when I beat the second time, I'll be able to wipe through the third time without worrying about anything, and I get three more free stuff on one game, three more on the other.
Cool.
It's time consuming. It's about a half hour to play each game every morning, but
Yeah. So
yeah,
if you get free stuff, who cares?
you end up getting free stuff. So if I had more people that I could send links to, I'd get more free stuff. But I only have two people, Selenium and T.
Well, Dennis, it could hit a target 6 feet deep depending on the size of the target. Yeah, it's not going to hit coins or anything at 6 feet.
Hey, I hit a soda can 3 feet deep with the Bounty Hunter Tracker 4, so it is feasible 6 feet on a can.
Boy, that looked like it had a 20 or 24-inch coil on it too. I mean,
I thought it looked like 15, but I could be wrong.
that's like I was looking at one Russian coil they put out for some. They put out some 30-inch coil.
Huh.
Ugh. Damn my throat.
See, I'm going to toss up if I was really to get another detector. Would I go with for a Deus or would I go for the Manacore? That's where I'm going to toss up on a new metal detector.
Well, are you going to do any water detecting? I mean, out in the water?
No, that's why I was suggested just go with the puck.
Yeah. I mean, for $800, that's a hell of a deal.
Still cheaper than the I wouldn't have the XY screen though. I don't think the puck has the XY screen. I think that might be one of the difference.
No.
I don't
With
even
the
know if you
puck,
even need.
That's cheaper than the 900. That's cheaper than the Manacore. About the same price, a little more than the 700 Equinox.
Right.
So,
Another thing too though is the coils on the Deus are kind of expensive.
yeah, because they got the brains in them. You also
Right.
batteries because there's no coil wire. You've got to charge them.
Yep. So I mean, there's a lot to weigh out on that aspect. Because I don't like to swing a big coil. I like the puck coil. It does the trick for me, and I don't care if I have to swing slower or you know what I mean, overlap my
They say
swing.
you get it with that 9-inch coil, and it's lighter than your 700.
Right.
So, and from what I've seen, most guys like the 9-inch coil on the Deus. So,
Well, I mean, I like the 8-inch coil on the Vanquish, so I guess it would. I mean, that 1-inch difference ain't gonna make. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I mean, I was watching a channel with a guy using I think it was the triple score, and he had the elliptic coil on it,
Can I go for Bill?
like the football coil, and he can swing right up to a pole, and it doesn't even it didn't register the pole, but it registered the coin that or target next to the pole, and all my detectors that I use, if I get next to a metal pole, it's going to beam off that first, you know, and so I can only get X amount of inches close to it. But it hit it right on, and again, Nocta's not a bad company either. I mean, their detectors are pretty good. I've been seeing a lot of good stuff with the Score series.
Yeah.
They're affordable.
Charlie from Digging It Back, his brother John from What's in the Plug is out here. He's a legend. And his main partner, Ken, had a Manacore. He got so fed up with it because he had hit an area. John would come behind him and find stuff that he missed. He went out and bought the Legend, and John says he hasn't gone back to the Manacore since.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Holy cow. Is that why Charlie's disappointed with the Manacore?
No, his speaker went out right away and something else went wrong with it right
Huh.
off the bat. I mean, that happens. I mean, I don't care how good a manufacturing company you are, something can come out bad. It happens. You know.
Right, like I'm thinking maybe I just ended up with a bum Xterra
Hi, Brad
Pro,
Aiden.
but I don't know if that's feasible considering a lot of people's complained about the jumpy VDI. So, but South Cal Diggin, he does pretty good with the Manicore. You know, I
Yeah.
mean, he's been finding
And
a lot of stuff with that.
Christine
She's done good with
Christine
the
does pretty
Xterra,
good with the Elite.
right? And she did really good with the Xterra Pro too.
Yeah.
I honestly think it's the luck of the swing more than anything. You know, I mean,
Well,
you dig it
not
or
only
not.
that, I think the Xterra Pro and the Elite probably are better off on beaches or parks that don't have a lot of trash.
Right.
You know, because that's one thing.
Right.
I mean,
And I like to take,
you know, the Vanquish was okay in the trash because even though the numbers were all over the place, like I said, it would lock onto a good target. That's the one thing the Xterra Pro can't do.
okay,
You know, if you got a bunch of stuff under the coil,
unless it's shallow.
yeah, unless it's like 2 or 3 inches below that, yeah, it's all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's sad because the damn thing will hit something 12, 13 inches, no problem. You know?
Wow. Yeah.
Good night,
See,
Jim.
I like to dig. I like to dig in trashy spots. It's a challenge.
Yeah.
And not only is it a challenge, but I'm telling you, almost every place that I've dug with a trashy spot, there's been either a silver or a gold ring laying
Yeah.
around somewhere, or even a silver dime or something. You know what I mean?
That's what got me, whether it was the Vanquish or like one of my Technetics or even my Land Ranger Pro or something. Yeah, they jumped around, but if there was a good target in there, it would lock onto it.
See, I used the Quick Draw Pro from Bounty Hunter, and it was not a deep machine at all. I could not
Yeah.
even put all sensitivity, full sensitivity, whatever. I swung over this one spot, and it was probably 8 inches down, and I got a very scratch tone. So yes, it did kind of hit it, but it wasn't reading anything. So I went back to the car and I grabbed the Tracker 4, and I swung over that same spot with the Tracker 4, and it gave me a nice tone. And I dug it, and it was a quarter spill. You know, and it's like, wow. So this Quick Draw Pro, even though it's digital and it's got the VDIs and everything, it just was not deep. I used it a few times, and then it just sat in the closet.
Oh,
I
no.
was kind of disappointed.
Fast or slow swing, Lord, I had no problem with the Vanquish locking on. It's the Xterra Pro that doesn't want to lock onto stuff.
Right.
Unless it's square nails.
And LL, you are right with the Vanquish. You can't swing it like a madman. And even under the 540,
No.
I have to have a nice like swing to it, you know, and otherwise that it doesn't. I mean, yeah, it's not like the Simplex where you can actually swing it very fast. And I can only compare it to the Simplex because you can't even swing the Equinoxes as quickly as you could swing a Simplex and hit the targets. It'll miss targets too.
Well, Loretta, the only problem I got where the old house side I've been hitting, there's so many iron targets, and most of them, 90% of us, small square nails. I mean, you're talking, I've dug holes where there's 30 or 40 square nails in one hole with something else. Nothing will unmask that. It's just too much on the machine.
Right.
The only thing the one that almost works, except for it's just too much, my old Bounty Hunter Discovery 3300. It's a 4-tone machine, and so is its the 2200. When you hit iron, instead of getting a regular beep, I don't know if you remember they used to play in bands in schools a song called Popcorn. They go dit 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 dit. It was a tone, right? A musical tone. Well, the 4th tone on the Discovery 22 and 3300 is that when you hit a small field of iron, it gives you that musical tone, but all the other tones come through it. So you can lock on that way. So. But yeah, the only time I would get a really good signal through all the nails if it was a few times silver, like the hairbury thing I found, and the watch fob, or brass with the Xterra Pro. That came through, but nothing else. Well, anyways, people, it's almost 10. I'm going to be shutting her down because I'm
Bill,
getting
it's still
tired.
early there. It's 11 here. I said it's early there. It's 11 here.
Yeah. Yeah, because I've had a long day and it started early. So, and thank you so much, Dan, for coming up. Anytime,
thank you
brother,
for
you want to
having
come up.
All right. Well, thanks for having me. I'll say bye to everybody, and then I'll let you say bye to everyone. All right, everybody.
Goodbye,
Have a good night.
everybody. Rob will be back next week. Mark hopefully will be. Dan, if he wants to be up here, and we'll have some races and stuff. So until next week, we'll see you then.